What's up, guys? It's Eventon here. So I'm making this video for a few different reasons, but first off, obviously, which is why you guys are all here, which is the brand new Rupture Scope Syndicate skins that were just literally given to me like 5 minutes before this video. CCP Dopamine gave me all the codes. I applied them all. Thank you so much for doing that. And as you guys can see here, we have a ton of these skins to give away. And I made a promise to you guys that I would be releasing a video or at least giving some sort of way for you guys to redeem these skins or at least get them and put them on the market, redeem them, whatever you want to do, as soon as possible when I get them, because I want to make sure that my community are getting the skins first and putting them up in the market before anyone else. So as you guys will see here, we'll go ahead and redeem all these skins, and we're actually going to check it out here real quick in the meantime. So today's topic is going to be a little bit about mining as well as some other things. I actually mainly wanted to do this video very quickly because I actually did stumble upon a pretty interesting in-game channel called Mining Fitz with a Z at the end, so F-I-T-Z. So this is actually the Rupture skin. I like the look of it with the black in the front as well as the typical really, I don't know the term for it, but like the back end looks like it kind of like an abalone shell, I guess you could say, where it kind of changes color based on the sides of where like the light is hitting it and things like that. So if you guys want to get on this skin and apply it, or at the very least sell it on the market for easily north of $1 billion, I would assume, you guys are going to get the best price possible if you guys claim it today. So what I need from you guys is your in-game name and whatever you guys think about in-game mining in EVE Online. So whether you guys think it's full of bots, do you think it could be more active? Do you think only weird bald people like myself enjoy mining? I want to hear your guys' comments down below. So I just want to keep that question very open-ended. What do you think about mining in EVE Online? So in order to get applied to that giveaway, you guys are going to need to put that. And so what I'm going to be doing is probably giving away 2 skins for the next 3 days. So even if you guys are a little bit late, like a day or 2 to this video, you guys still have a chance to win. But your in-game name as well as what you guys think about mining. So speaking about mining, I have my procure pulled up here. I came across this in-game channel called Mining Fitz with a Z at the end. It's just a different way of fitting some of your ships. To be honest, me personally, this isn't how I want to fit my ships. I'm not here saying that they're completely wrong, but it's a pretty interesting in-game channel. They have a few different fits set up here. I think some of them are pretty good. Some of them, like I said before, they're not ones I'll recommend. But at the end of the day, I think it's a really interesting platform. But I really like this chart that they had down here at the bottom. At least the Orca fit isn't one I would recommend, but I think the main thing that I really got from this is this little in-game chart. And so I checked it out here, and I'm actually gonna have to switch screens here for you guys so you guys can see what's going on. Whoever did this, and I think it's this person named Willem Orion, did an amazing job really mapping out like ship yields with boosts, without boosts, with, you know, different kinds of boosts from between like the Porpoise, the Orca, the Rorqual, all this crazy stuff. So they've done an amazing job really mapping out the amount of yield you can get from different kind of mining ships, including like the Endurance and like the Prospect and different ships. They can't even break down the formula. Like this is getting really, really granular. I didn't pay too much attention to this, but I was really curious, like, okay, what did they say how much a solo Orca could get mining by itself? And I think they had it. Okay, I finally found it. It's on this part right here. I'll link both of these down in the description below. Don't forget also to check out the Mining Fitz in-game channel. But when I was looking at this, it's pretty darn accurate. I was curious to see how much the solo Orca could make, and they said about 14 million. I would say that's pretty accurate. I think you could probably push it to maybe 16 million. Of course, it highly depends on your luck and what you're mining at the time, and how efficient you are. But I think you could maybe push it to 16 million if you have really maxed out skills. So looking at this is pretty darn accurate. I've flown a lot of these ships on my alts and do it with and without boosts and things like that. I would say this is pretty accurate. And I think this kind of goes in tow with if you guys have not checked out the CCP Rotati and Oziv interview, Rotati did mention that it sounds like it's going to happen for a fact. There will be changes to the Orca and the Rorqual, positioning them more towards a fleet boosting type of role instead of a solo mining role. Because I mean, you can see here the Orca solo mining with augmented mining drones. I mean, they're pushing 14 mil an hour. That's pretty much on par with the T2 Covetor with crystals. I mean, of course, that's solo as well, and it's not too far behind the Hulk. So I mean, an Orca solo mining can pretty much outmine anything other than a Covetor or a Hulk solo mining. Of course, that gets a bit different with boosts. Orcas can't benefit from boosts. But I'm curious to see what the changes are, and especially since my last video that I did probably a couple months ago, talking about the possible changes that CCP could do to the Orca. That video's almost got 3,000 views. So obviously there's some sort of interest there. So I think I'm going to circle back around, kind of make a part 2 with some of the changes that they're going to make to the Orca. Maybe the war call. I've never flown a war call, to be honest, but I can assume some of the changes are going to be very similar between the two. So I could kind of theory craft what they might do with the war call going forward there. But this is pretty darn accurate. So I think this is really good for some of you guys that are trying to determine what's a good mining per hour and yield, and what's the maximum I can kind of get out of it. This is kind of the information all right here. So I think this is pretty accurate. Of course, this is probably plus or minus 10 or 15%. But yeah, we'll go ahead and go back to kind of like the main screen here. But again, this is the in-game channel. It's called Mining Fitz. Again, these are just different types of fits. If you guys want to check out my personal fits that I would do, I do have a mining barge as well as like an exhumer fits for high sec. And yeah, I just really like the information. They had the implants here. They had all these different types of fits. Like I said, I can't recommend all of them, but it's just a different perspective. And I'm not saying they're incorrect. They're just different. So that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you guys like watching this. I really want to get back to my meat and potatoes content. And again, I want to make sure that you guys are getting these Rupture skins before anybody else. So of course, down in the comments below, just as a reminder, put in your in-game name and how you guys feel about mining and EVE Online right now. So that's pretty much it. Hope you guys take care and you fly safe.